Hi dear students, welcome to Kavitha's NEET classes. In this lecture, I will be guiding you to the registration for the NEET examination 2022. After a long delay, the National Testing Agency has released the application form for NEET examination 2022 on 6th April. So, I will in detail tell you how to fill the application, what is the registration process, how to make the payment of the fees, what are the important points which you need to keep in mind while filling up the application form, and so on. So, first you will have to log in to the website of the National Testing Agency which conducts the NEET examination. So, you will have to type neet.nta.ac.in and you have to log in to the website of National Testing Agency. Here on the left hand side, here you can see they have public notice 6 April 2022 inviting online applications for NEET UG 2022. So, as soon as you log into this website, on the left hand side you can find this link wherein you have to click on that link. So, this is the public notice where you will get lot of details about the examination which is going to be conducted this year. So, if you go through this public notice, it gives you a lot of information about the subjects and so on, and you have to most importantly notice that this year there has been a slight change in the number of questions. So, earlier we had 180 questions, isn't it? From physics we got 45 questions, from chemistry 45 questions, botany 45 questions and zoology 45 questions. However, so the total number of questions earlier was 180 questions. Now it has been increased from 180 to 200 questions. So earlier it was 180 questions and now it is 200 questions. So you can see that from each subject there will be an increase in 5 questions. So in physics you will get 50 questions, and in chemistry you will get 50 questions, and then botany you will get 50 questions, and then zoology you will get 50 questions. So overall, instead of 180 questions, your total number of questions this year will be 200 questions. So accordingly, there is an increase in the timings as well, right? So you can see that earlier we had 180 minutes, which is 3 hours. The duration of the examination earlier was 3 hours, but now it has been increased to 200 minutes. That is, for 200 questions you have 200 minutes. Earlier for 180 questions we had 180 minutes, which comes to 1 minute per question, whereas now we have 200 questions and we have 200 minutes. Again, now we have 1 minute only per question, but the change is that instead of 3 hours we are having 3 hours 20 minutes as the duration. So the examination will be between 2 p.m. to 5:20 p.m. Got it? So please keep this in mind. There is a change in the number of questions. Instead of 180 questions, it is 200 questions, and instead of 3 hours or 180 minutes, it has been increased to 3 hours and 20 minutes. So the examination is going to be conducted on 17th July 2022 on a Sunday. So this is also very important. 17th July 2022 Sunday between 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. So this is the date of the examination and the time of the examination. So when are we supposed to fill the application form? Here you can see the beginning date of filling the application form is 6th April and the last date to fill the application form is 6th May. Okay, so you have 1 month's time between 6th April to 6th May. However, I would advise you not to wait until the last minute and fill the application as soon as possible whenever you find time, because in the last minute if there is some errors, or if you are not able to get your documents, or there is some internet issues or whatever, or if the website hangs, then it will become a difficult situation for you. So I will advise as soon as possible, please fill the application so that you can have a peace of mind for preparing for the examination. So you can begin filling the application from 6th April, and the last date is 6th May 2022. And here they have given us details about the fee that has to be paid by students from India, students from outside India, and what is the fee that is supposed to be paid for different category of students, that is general, OBC, SC, ST and so on. So depending upon which category you belong to, you have to fill that particular amount as fees. So thoroughly go through this entire notice. So here again they are giving us details about when we can where we can find the admit card, that it will be intimated later on the website and so on. Fine. So here they are giving us few important instructions also. They say that the NEET examination form or the application form can be submitted through online mode only, and no other mode of application will be accepted. So you have to fill the application only through the online mode by logging into this website neet.nta.nic.in. Then further they are asking you to keep a email address and mobile number with you. So the email address and mobile number is very essential for you to complete the registration process and filling the application form. So please keep a valid email ID and a valid mobile number until you finish the entire process. Please do not keep changing the mobile numbers or email ID, because most of the important updates and your admit card, everything will be sent to you on your registered email ID. So please keep a valid email ID and a valid mobile number and use the same for registration process. So in this process we have 3 steps. First one is the registration process, second one is the filling the application form, and third one is making the fee payment. All of these 3 steps can be done at a separate point of time. However, all these 3 steps are mandatory to submit the application, and if you fill or if you do only one step and you do not complete the remaining steps, then your application will not be accepted. So keep in mind to complete all the 3 steps. So please go through this entire public notice thoroughly. Now I will tell you how to fill the application form. So again, here in this website itself, on the left hand side, here we just went through this public notice which has been issued. Below that you have another section, FAQs for NEET UG 2022. So while filling the application form, if you have any doubts, if you do not know what to fill in a particular column, or if you have doubts on what should be the file size of your documents, be it your signature or your photograph, whatever it is, whatever doubts you get when you are filling the application form, you can go back to this FAQs section. You can click on this link. When you click on this link, you get the complete list of the questions and the answers for that. So be it what is the application fee, okay, what is the examination, everything, how to fill up the online application form. See here, how to fill up the online application form, then what are the guidelines, what is the thumb impression, why is it mandatory. So whatever questions you have, whatever doubts you get while filling up the application form or regarding the examination, you can just go to this FAQ section so that you can clarify all your doubts and fill in the correct answers or correct information in your application form without making any mistakes. So please go through this FAQ section as well. So now here in the website, you have to go through first the public notice and next the FAQs for the NEET examination. Then now I will tell you how to fill the application. So below, if you scroll in that same page on the website, here we had this public notice and FAQ, and if you scroll below, here you have registration for NEET UG. So you have a link which says registration for NEET UG 2022. You have to click on this link and you have to click OK. Now it will be, you will get this page. You will be redirected to this page. Here on the left hand side, you can see they have given the 3 steps of filling the application. That is, first one is you have to do the online registration. Second one is you have to fill the online application form, and third one is the payment of the examination fee. So all these 3 steps are compulsory and you have to do all these 3 steps for your application to be submitted. However, each of these steps can be done individually at different point of time. Say you can complete the registration process today and then you can fill the online application tomorrow and you can pay the examination fee at a later point of time. However, it should be within the last date, that is within May 6th you have to complete all the 3 steps. Okay. So, these are the 3 important steps and these 3 steps are mandatory and you have to compulsorily do all these 3 steps to submit your application. So, here you have this yellow color bar which says new registration. You have to click on that. When you click on that, you get 2 important documents here. One is download the information bulletin and second one is view examination city. So, here when you go to download information bulletin and click on that, you get a complete document. You get an complete information bulletin about the NEET examination. So, every single instructions which you need to complete the application form, to go ahead with the counseling. So, how is the marks allocated, how to choose the exam center, whatever you have to know regarding NEET examination, everything is provided in complete detail in this information bulletin. So, here you can go and check, you can download this document, you can go here and download the document and please make it sure that you go through this document completely so that you do not make any errors while filling the application form. It is a huge document of 134 pages, but please take some time and go through the information bulletin thoroughly. So, here again they are giving us the information about the dates. So, the beginning date is 6th April and the last date is 6th May and the examination is on 17th July. What is the duration of the exam, what is the time of the exam, and further again here you can get more information regarding how to do the registration process. So, for registration you have to have a email ID and a mobile number. So, once the application for registering the online application form, note down the system generated application number. So, once you complete the registration using your email ID and your mobile number, you will get a system generated application number and you must also create a password and the security question. Okay. So, keep this in mind, your email ID, your mobile number, the system generated application number, your password and your security question. These 5 points are very important. Only if you know these 5 points, please note it down properly and you can utilize this information to go to the next stage, that is filling the application form. So, in the registration, after the registration process using your email ID and mobile number, you will have a system generated application number, you will have a password and you will also have a security question with you. So, using that you can go to the second step of the application, that is filling the application form. So, here you have to upload various documents, fill in the details of your name, your parents' name, the left hand, right hand finger thumb impression, your reservation certificates, everything. Okay. So, all of the details regarding what you need to complete the application, to fill in the details in the application form is provided here in this section. Then third stage or the third step is the payment of the fee. So, once you finish the registration process and the second step, which is the filling of the application form, the third important step is the payment of fees. So, after completing step 1 and step 2, you will have to make the fee payment only through online mode. Okay, you do not have the option of making payment in a bank physically. So, you have to do it only through online mode, through net banking, credit card, debit card, UPI or Paytm services. So, you can do this after completing the step 1 and step 2. So, again here they give you complete details of that, and they say that once you are done with the payment, you will get a confirmation page of the application form, which you will have to download and which you will have to take a printout and retain it with you. Please do not send any documents to NTA. All the documents which you have has to be kept with you, and once the complete application has been submitted after finishing all the 3 steps of registration, filling the application form and the payment of the fees, the confirmation page, a confirmation that you have submitted the application will come to your email ID. You have to download that, you have to take a printout of that and keep it safely with you until you finish the entire procedure, okay, until you write the examination, then go for the counseling, then join the college. So throughout this entire procedure, you have to retain this confirmation page of the application. Further, they are giving us more guidelines. So please download this information bulletin without fail and read it thoroughly before you fill the application form. This will help you not to make any mistakes when you are filling the application form. Fine. Another important section here is view examination city. So when you click on view examination city, you have the option to select your country. Say you choose India, and then the state, say you choose Karnataka. Then if you are you have to choose the question paper medium, say you choose English. Then you will get a list of the code, that is here in this section we have the examination city code, and here we have the examination city name. Say you are going to take up the examination from Bangalore. So Bangalore urban, here you can see Bangalore urban, the city code is 2712, right. So you get all of this information over here. That is here in view examination city. When you click on that, you get all this information. So here you will have to read this entire page once again, that is the instructions and the procedure. This page is the instructions and the procedure for online submission of application form. You have to read this entire page thoroughly. You have to scroll down. Here you have a dialog box, right. You have to tick this dialog box, then you have to click on this blue bar over here, that is click here to proceed. When you click on that, you get the form for filling the registration details, wherein you have to fill all these sections, okay. You will have to fill your personal details here, then your address details here, and then you will have to choose a password, and you will also have to choose a security pin. So you are given the option to choose the password, so choose a password which you can remember easily. Still you can also note it down somewhere in your book, okay. So do not forget the email ID which you are using for registration, the mobile number which you are using for registration, the password and the security pin which you are generating. So after filling all these columns, you will have to submit, and then it will take you to the next stage, that is the filling of the application form. And once you finish this part, it will take you to the next stage, that is the fee payment. And once you have completed all these 3 steps, you will get a confirmation of the application that has been received, and that confirmation will come to your email ID. You will have to download that, you have to save that for future use. So I think you have a fair idea about how to fill the application now. If you have any queries, please go to the FAQ section and also to the information bulletin which has been provided to you on the website. Even then, if you still have queries, you can always comment in the comment section below. I will be ready to help you. So I wish you all the best. Let's keep discussing much more topics and much more important questions, tips and tricks until the examination. Hope to help you more. Until we meet next time, take care.